Okay, so today's video is going to be on a slight departure from my usual set of topics, but I've been noticing a growing marketing trend that at least feels to me to be completely disgusting, if not outright predatory. And of course, these are just my opinions and I could be wrong, but there are companies out there using patriotic themes in their branding for what appears to me to be the purpose of getting their customers to feel like they're all on the same team with these brands, so they can charge them 2 or 3 times more than what their products would normally be selling for in the open marketplace. Now, I'm sure that the majority of my regular viewers would probably never fall for these shameless tactics, but just in case you might be someone who's new to the portable power station or battery product space, and maybe you found yourself tempted by these ads, please just put your credit card back in your wallet for a bit and allow me to try and help you avoid paying way more than you should be paying for these kinds of products. So as an example, I was sipping my morning coffee recently and scrolling through Facebook, and I came across an ad from a company with the word Patriot in its name, and they're selling lithium iron phosphate batteries. Now, I hadn't heard of this particular company name before, but it kind of reminded me of another company that I'd imagine that many of you have probably heard of, and they're also using the word Patriot in their name. And I'd already done some research on that company after having received some viewer comments that they might be worth checking out and maybe even doing a video review on. But what I found was pretty ridiculous and more than a little alarming, and I quickly came to the conclusion that there's just no way that I'd be able to, in good conscience, recommend that brand's products to anyone just based on the price alone. So I was curious about this Patriot battery ad that kind of jumped out at me, and I wondered if maybe like the other Patriot brand, it was also trying to take advantage of people's sense of patriotism to get them to lower their guard and take advantage of these impossibly amazing limited time deals.
Shut up and take my money!
And unfortunately, if not unsurprisingly, it does look to me like this is basically the same shameless business model. But let me show you what I'm talking about. Got a nice logo with an eagle and a lightning bolt. Pretty inspiring. So let's go check out their lithium marine and RV collection page here. You can see they got some 12 volt, 100 amp hour batteries, pretty standard stuff. Let's check the price on one of these things. $700 for a 100 amp hour battery. Maybe it's got some cool hocus pocus magic going on. Let's just take a look at it. So, standard BMS. It is usable in a golf cart. Can support up to 4S and 4P configurations here with 4 batteries and multiple system voltage setups. That's all very standard. 7,500 charge lifespan, very standard for lithium iron phosphate. Maybe the one area I can give them a star here is the 8-year warranty. So basically $700. You are getting a little meter here. Then you can buy these for about $30. But let's go see what a normal 100 amp hour 12 volt battery actually costs on Amazon. You can see here one from Power Queen with a 100 amp BMS, $140. Here's one from Time USB for $189 minus a $25 coupon, so just a little over $150. Here's a watt cycle for $170. This is low temp protection on it. So I'm not sure how you justify $699. That's a little bit crazy. And they do have power stations. So let's see what's up with their power stations here. So here's a portable power station. Their Patriot portable power station. That's a lot of P's. $399. And let's just see what the configuration is. So it's under 600 watt hours of capacity, and yet you're paying $400 for it. Sort of the competitive pricing right now is about 50 cents per watt hour. So at this rate, the price on this should be less than $300. And it's $400. So I guess I would say that the price on this is not as ridiculous as the 100 amp hour 12 volt battery, but still not competitive. Okay, let's check out another example. And this one's kind of the OG of patriotism manipulation here. This is a company called Patriots. Everything in this setup here is designed to build a sense of urgency. And look at this. So you have only until midnight, February 28th, to claim your free generator. Free generator. Wow. What a freaking deal. Look at this. This is their Power Generator 2000X. And I have no doubt it's basically like a 2000 or 2200, yes, 2200 watt output. It doesn't even give you the capacity here, but I'm sure it's right around 2000 watt hours. And they're throwing in all this stuff. Free 100 watt solar panel. That's a 100 watt solar panel, supposedly a $500 value. On what planet does a 100-watt solar panel cost $500 in 2025? And look, are you ready for blackouts? Now here come the scare tactics, all right? How can they give away a free solar generator? And the truth is they can't afford to do that forever. So you better act now. 2 free solar panels. Look at this. All the stuff you get for, quote, free. But how much is it? I still don't know. All I can do is click on Start My Order. Let's keep scrolling. Look at the scroll button over here. How far down do I have to keep scrolling before I find out how much they want to charge me for this thing? So this is a 2,000 watt-hour power station, presumably, and it looks like it is expandable with an expansion battery, so at least that's nice. More sense of urgency propaganda here. How much does this thing cost? I still don't know. How many opportunities do I have to start my order? These guys are really milking this. Like, I am about 2/3 the way down. Oh, here we go. Add to cart. Finally, 2/3 of the way down the page, we find out that it's marked down from a beastly $3,500 to a very modest $3,000. So let's see how that compares. Here's just, I pulled one that's a well-known budget unit that I really like, that I've seen. Here's a 2,000 watt-hour power station with expansion, just like the 4 Patriots. So you can add expansion modules. You can add more than just one, by the way. And here is a couple of 200-watt solar panels. So 400 watts of solar for under $1,200 versus $3,000. Oh, wait, you're getting a free mini solar generator. How much is that? Well, that probably is worth about $300. So add $300 to this and you get $1,500. You're still at half the price that this 4 Patriots brand is selling this unit for. And you can just tell their tactics here. It's all about getting you to feel a sense of urgency and pull the trigger on this amazing deal right now. Do not fall for this. They are playing on your patriotism. This is shameless, absolutely shameless. Now, you might be saying, hey, but these are American companies and I would prefer to buy American. Hey, I get that, and I'm right there with you. However, while these do seem to be US-based companies, at least the 2 that we just looked at, it does appear to me that the products they are selling are still mostly just rebranded products that are made overseas. And if you dig hard enough, one of those brands will actually disclose that their products are made in Asia. Now, I'm guessing they don't say China because that wouldn't play well with their target customer demographic. But again, that's just my opinion. So other than significantly overpaying for these products, how would buying from companies like this be any different than buying from, say, Amazon or Walmart? And hey, I'm all about supporting smaller US-based businesses, and I'd definitely be willing to pay a little bit more to support them, but shamelessly using patriotism to manipulate hardworking Americans into paying 100 or maybe 200% higher prices on what amounts to pretty much the same features and functionality that you can get just about anywhere else in the marketplace at a fraction of the price, well, what would you call that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Feels pretty shameless to me, but you can draw your own conclusions. Anyway, that's all. Just wanted to vent. Hopefully some of you found this helpful in some way. If you did, please consider helping me out and clicking that like button for me. Very much appreciate that. And if you've had any direct experience with either of these brands or maybe come across other brands that are, seeming to try to do the same kinds of things, let us know in the comments section below. I think the more informed we all are, the better choices we can make. And that's basically what I'm trying to do here with this channel, provide clear and honest information so that you can make the most informed choices that are best for you. So thanks for joining me for this video. I hope you'll consider joining me for the next one. And until then, have fun out there.